Welcome to The Debate. Our focus today is the really intense competition among these leading AI coding platforms. You've got Cline, Cursor, GitHub Copilot, and a few others. Each one offers a fundamentally different sort of philosophy for the developer experience. So the core question we're tackling is this. Does the superior long-term value lie in maximizing architectural transparency and user control? Or is it really in that deep ecosystem integration that's designed for maximum immediate velocity? I'll be making the case that transparency and control offer the most sustainable path forward.
And I come at it from a different way. I really believe that the productivity gains, the ones driven by proprietary features and that deep integration we see in platforms like, say, Copilot and Cursor, they deliver the true economic value. And frankly, the immediate speed that developers seem to demand right now. And what the market is clearly rewarding.
Okay, so for me, the sustainable future of AI coding relies on architectural honesty. And we see this commitment with Cline, right? It's 100% open source, uses a client-side architecture, meaning your code, and this is crucial, it never touches their servers. That is data sovereignty in practice. And importantly, they operate on this no inference games model. Basically, users pay the model providers directly at their rates. So that eliminates hidden platform markups and crucially ensures freedom from vendor lock-in. For, large compliance-driven enterprises, this kind of visibility is, well, it's non-negotiable. Similarly, you look at Tabnine, it supports air-gapped deployments, offers complete IP provenance tracking. That's mandatory for strict standards like GDPR and SOC 2. Visibility is security in this context.
That's a strong argument. Definitely for compliance, I'll give you that. But velocity, speed, that's the economic driver here. The highest immediate developer productivity, I argue, is found in these vertically integrated and highly optimized platforms. Just consider Cursor. Their whole pitch is making users extraordinarily productive. They use their custom optimized tab model. And look, this isn't just basic autocomplete. It's specifically engineered for really striking speed and precision in contextual code suggestions. And then you look at GitHub Copilot. Their powerful agent mode moves way beyond simple suggestions and allows you to delegate entire multi-file changes or resolve complex issues across your whole code base. That maximizes team throughput. These proprietary advancements, that's where the real speed is achieved.
That speed is compelling, I won't deny it. But let's pivot for a second to the economic reality. The model-agnostic approach, like Cline's, is superior precisely because it guarantees always the best model, never the lock-in. You can instantly switch between providers, maybe use Claude 3.5 for complex reasoning, and then Gemini 2.5 Pro for those massive context windows, all without changing your primary platform. This fundamentally future-proofs your investment against today's, incredibly rapid AI evolution and model changes.
Okay, I understand the appeal, the flexibility of swapping models, but I'm just not convinced that pure agnosticism really delivers peak performance. You have to look at what you're paying for in a proprietary subscription. It's optimized engineering. Copilot Pro, for instance, gives unlimited access to premium models like potentially GPT-5. But maybe more importantly, Cursor uses dedicated applied research, things like online reinforcement learning, specifically to tune their tab model. And that results in metrics like, 28% higher suggestion accept rates? You're paying for engineered performance that, frankly, a purely agnostic wrapper focused only on routing just cannot achieve.
But I would challenge that reliance on engineered performance when basic architectural security should be the absolute foundation. Client-side execution, where the code never leaves the developer's machine, that is a non-negotiable requirement for data sovereignty. It's why many, Fortune 500s are choosing Cline for that exact reason. Transparency demands that developers can see every single file read, every diff before it's applied. That's essential for compliance and auditability.
Right, but this kind of implies that integrated platforms just ignore security, which really isn't true. Copilot Enterprise specifically addresses these high-stakes needs. They offer code-based indexing. They explicitly confirm that prompts and suggestions are not retained for IDE usage for business users. Cursor is SOC 2 certified. And GitHub even offers IP indemnification for unmodified suggestions when their filtering is enabled. So the focus, I think, should be on the practical security of the integrated platform, the one that maximizes output, not solely on the underlying physical architecture.
So I think we've really laid bare the core tension here. It's that necessity of complete auditability and long-term model flexibility that's inherent in client-side architectures and these open solutions versus the undeniable immediate workflow gains that are enabled by proprietary, deeply integrated agents and those optimized features.
Yeah, ultimately, the material really demonstrates that organizations have to fundamentally weigh the strategic value of long-term data control and, vendor independence against a really pressing demand for maximal developer velocity, the kind delivered by these specialized ecosystems. Both paths, they offer compelling expert-level advantages, and the ultimate choice really just depends on that organization's priority. There's no single right answer here.